Alright, hey guys, so a couple people have messaged me and asked me to show a tutorial on how I do solos and make up riffs along to any guitar song. So yeah, here's just a quick tutorial about how I basically piece together just little riffs to make the song sound better in a sense. So it's a very basic soloing technique, and it's quite simple to learn. It's one of the first soloing techniques that I learned, but you need some of the most basic guitar playing skills to be able to do them. Like, for example, I'm assuming you guys, if you're watching this, you all know how to do hammer-ons, you all know how to do pull-offs, you know how to do alternative picking, you know how to do palm muting. If you don't know how to do those things, I'd strongly recommend learning all those before trying to attempt something like this. But without further ado, I'll show you how I solo. So basically, it all starts off with a scale. Actually, the entire thing is a scale. Okay, so basically, what you do is you find the key that your song is in. Okay, and the way that I do that is I start on the low E string, and I just pluck it. Now, me growing up as a kid, I always had an ear for learning songs and learning how to find what key they're in, and I could just hear when something doesn't sound right. Some of you guys might not have it, some of you might have it better than I do, but this is how I find what key it's in. So basically, I listen to the song I put on the track, and I just start on the low E and go up one fret at a time, just plucking each note. Okay, and so basically, once I find the right key, I can hear it and it sounds correct. So once I've found that, all I need to do is basically create or just play on a pattern, and it's as easy as that. Okay, so let's say that I found the key of a song to be in the key of A. Okay, so what I would do is I would go to an A on the low E string here. So that's the 5th fret on the low E string. Okay, and the first thing that I do is, if it's an A major, I go back 3 frets. Right? So this is an F sharp now. Okay? So basically, once I go back 3 frets from my original key, that becomes my bar 0. Okay? That's very important because I'm going to keep saying that. Okay? So this is my bar 0 now. Okay? And from that, we basically play the pentatonic scale, and that's how I do all my solos. Okay? So the pentatonic scale is like this. So it goes 0 on the E, then 3 frets on the E as well. Then we shift up 1 string, go 0 on the A, then 2 on the A, then shift up 1 more string again, 0, 2, up 1 more string again, 0, 2, up 1 more string, 0, 3, up 1 more string, 0, 3. What I just played there was a combination of notes, and basically you can play those notes in any order, and it'll sound good. Okay, so your scale should sound something like this. So it's 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. Okay. I strongly recommend that you don't just memorize the pattern, you understand which notes are being played, because you can play those notes anywhere on the fretboard. For example, here's an F sharp. I can play it all the way up here, and it'll still sound good. Okay, and that's basically how I solo. Okay, so I'll give you a demonstration on how I solo. Okay, this is a worship song that I really like, and without further ado, let's try it. Okay. So, excuse the audio, I'm trying to record with the built-in mic, but, so here we go. So, start on the E, and just start picking. Nope, doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, down doesn't sound right, and just keep shifting up until you find that key. Doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, doesn't sound right, nope. Oh, here it is. Okay, the way I know this is I can keep playing this note over and over again, and it'll sound okay. know that that is a D then, okay? So what I do now is I go back 3 frets since it's in D major and I form my pentatonic there, right? Okay, and now I can play those notes in any order I want, okay? I can play this scale in any order I want and it'll sound good. Okay? Alright, and it's as easy as that. So let's shut this off. And literally that is all there is to soloing. That's how I do. Eventually, just practice that pattern, okay? But yet again, don't just memorize the pattern. Memorize what notes you're playing in that key, okay? And so you can eventually you'll get really fast at it, and you can pull out really cool riffs from it. And so this just comes with practice, right? Just keep practicing, and eventually you'll be able to do it like this. Okay, and so basically, a couple techniques, like I said earlier on, is you need to use hammer-ons and pull-offs, right? Right, and you can throw a couple bends in there, right? Right, and there you go. There's your soloing, okay? Another thing that I suggest is, if you don't know how to do electric guitar slides, learn how to do them, okay? They make the song sound way better, and they make them sound really, really cool. So, so basically, just learn how to do the pentatonic scale, and learn how to do slides, and basically know your basic techniques of hammer-ons, pull-offs, and bends, and palm muting, and you can create a lot of cool sounds out of it. Okay. So I've recorded a demonstration on how you can use a pentatonic to create solos. Distortion song, Story of My Life. It's very, very easy. I'll give you an example of how easy the main riff is. So basically the key is in G flat major or A sharp major, and they've got their key tuned down, their strings tuned down half a step. Okay, so basically I just play it with my strings tuned down half a step in the key of G, or G, yeah, okay. Right, so it starts on the G here. And the main riff is like this. And if you look at it, it's very easy because it's in the key of G. Here's G, that's 3rd fret on the low E. And you go back 3 frets, that's just open E. Right, so then we go, this is now our bar 0, right? 0. And so we go 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. And that's our pentatonic. Okay, and so basically the riff uses that, right? So it goes da 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 da. Okay, and so that's all there is to soloing. So I hope you enjoy this this little solo that I did. Okay, thanks. And one more thing that I forgot to mention, guys, is that if you're trying to play along to my recording in the key of in standard tuning, that's not going to work because yet again, because the backing track is played with the guitars tuned down half a step. So if you want to jam along with it, you have to tune from standard tuning down to E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat again. Okay, just an important note. And you'll see my hand in the video, dude, sometimes go like, ooh, just go crazy. That's just my nervous habit. Please excuse that. Yes, I'll also post the link where I got my backing track from in the description below. And yeah, just have fun and good luck learning how to solo, guys.